Good day, everyone. Today I'm going to give you a very special announcement with regards to the relaunch or reopening plans that our congregation is going to implement soon. We are thankful for this new development provided for us by the government, particularly the provincial health authorities. As you know, the last 3 months, uh, uh, we have been on the lockdown, and it has been a very challenging experience for all of us. And I appreciate you all for your patience and cooperation as we walk through this journey together. Now, we thank God for the technology that was available at our disposal to keep us worshiping, praying, fellowshipping, and learning on the virtual level. Of course, we cannot overemphasize enough the importance of being together in person, right? We cannot change that. So this is a welcome news for all of us that the restrictions have been relaxed, so we can start meeting together in person. But we will do so with utmost responsibility on our part, in keeping with the guidelines that have been provided for by the government. As you know, we're not totally out of the woods yet. That said, we would like to implement the relaunch strategies by stages. Without further ado, let me introduce to you the phase-by-phase plan for the Gathering Church that our leaders have come up with a while ago. First of all, we have laid out our plan in 3 phases so far, specifically from today up to August 21st for the 3rd phase. Now, in no way we are saying that the elements provided for under those stages are permanent. They will be subject to change in keeping with whatever new updates and new guidelines that are provided for us by the government. But we hope that you will be able to see the big picture of what we envision to happen under those stages. So in phase 1, our purpose is to restore our being together physically as one body, but on a limited basis. Okay, so how does that look like? For the Sunday gatherings, we will continue our 10 o'clock morning online worship services. This time, we will be highly encouraging each family to pair up with another family of your preference in order to form what we call a cohort family. One host family opens their home to another family on Sundays in order to engage with the church service online at home. We encourage that you would maintain such cohort gathering unless there is a need for us to change that setup. Of course, we expect the members of the 2 households to commit themselves to practicing the protocols like physical distancing, no hugs, no shaking of hands, limited food sharing, wearing masks if necessary, and frequent hand washing, etc. Cohort families are encouraged to meet with each other regularly, hopefully at least once a week. We also encourage you to attend our ongoing ministry events like the Prayer Works Online, the life group meetings, and other ministry events. Members of the cohort families should regularly assess for COVID-19 symptoms among their members. Even if just one member is experiencing symptoms, both households should refrain from meeting at all. Families that have members that are high risk, particularly those who have underlying medical conditions and seniors, should not form a cohort group with another household, as it could severely endanger their health. Families and households that have members who have traveled outside Canada within the last 14 days should not move forward with forming a cohort family as well. They should wait 14 days after returning, plus an additional 10 days from an onset of symptoms should they occur, whichever is longer. So please pray and seek God's guidance in pairing with one another, pairing with another family in our church. Forming a cohort family can be an opportunity to form mutual discipleship relationships. For those who are high risk or vulnerable in our congregation, even though they should not form cohort families, we will definitely maintain or strive for regular contact with them through other means. So this will be led by the pastoral group, the board members, and ministry leaders. Now, in addition to this, in phase 1, we will be having a once a month parking lot gathering at the ERBC parking lot for fellowship, prayer, and other appropriate fellowship events. Ideally, this will be done on the last Sunday of every month at the east or south parking lot of the Ellerslie Road Baptist Church building, or at the grass area if it's needed. Note that at this point, there will be no specific public use of the building, including the use of the washrooms. Now, in light of this new development, we will kick off such kind of gathering on the 21st of June, which coincides with the Father's Day celebration. So there is a separate announcement for this, so please stay tuned. Now, with regards to the light groups and other fellowship events like youth and young adults, they can do a hybrid of online meetings or in-person meetings, but of course with strict compliance of the protocols. The kids' ministries will remain to be done online until there is further notice. We give thanks to our children's ministry coordinators for doing such a great job for our kids and their parents as well. Prayer works will continue to be done online. Other meetings can be done either online or in person upon the discretion of the leaders. For the second phase, we will continue doing the phase 1, and we might include other events like prayer walks or prayer summits or praise and prayer nights that can be done online, in person, or in tandem. So please stay tuned for those announcements. I will not belabor to explain the third phase as it will be subject to change. We will update you with new announcements as we get closer to that stage. We will be making this chart available online for your reference. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, our board chair, and the members of the board, your life group leaders, and ministry leaders as well. As I said earlier, although we now have this opportunity to meet together, even at least on a limited basis, we are not totally out of the woods yet. So it goes without saying that we need to commit ourselves to embracing the best health practices in order to ensure the safety and health of everyone. Let us remember that our physical health is as important as our spiritual health. I would like to end by sharing with you this verse which has inspired me and guided me since the beginning of this crisis. It's found in 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. With that, thank you very much, and God bless you all. Bye now.